go. Once again, sew the layers together following the edge of the foam with the edge of the foot about 1/2 to 5/8 inch from the edge of the foam. Use a long stitch length and a short back stitch at the start and end of your seams. Use the Pellon strips to keep the foam from sticking to the foot and stretching. Force the foam under the foot as you sew, making sure the nylon underneath is not sliding, bunching, or puckering. Sew down one front edge, straight across the bottom, skipping the side vents, and back up the other front edge. Keeping the Pellon taut and the fabric taut underneath helps it all slide through the machine more easily. If you come to the end of a Pellon strip, stop about 2 inches from the end. Place another one under the end of the first one and just keep going. When you get to the end, give a short back stitch and check your work. For the side vents, use the Pellon pieces that are cut 8 inches by 2 inches. Line up the Pellon with the marking on the foam and pin in place. Begin the seam with the foot on the left side of the center line. Sew down the left side across the top and then down the right side using the center line as your guide. Pivot at the corners by putting the needle down, lifting the foot, rotating the fabric, and putting the needle down, putting the foot back down, and continue sewing. Check your work on the right side or on the nylon side of the fabric. If it looks good, stitch exactly over the vent stitching a second time to reinforce the vent. Sew the armhole edges. Forcing the Pellon as you go. Check your work. If it's smooth and flat, stitch again 1/16 to 1/8 inch away from the first row of stitching. Give it one last check and pass these on to station 8.